Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Guy's Garage. So basically, we have a 2004 Pontiac Sunfire. This should apply for most Cavaliers and Sunfires, for that matter. Gonna be removing the gauge cluster. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I mean, not terrible. Something you should be able to get out within, half an hour, 30 minutes or so. Maybe an hour. So I already took off some parts here, so you could see. So basically what you're going to do, right where the stereo cover is right here. So you just pop your glove box down. You got two Phillips screws, one here, one there. You take those off. This cover slides out nice and easy. You'll have one 7mm bolt right here. You have Phillips screw here and another one right here. And then right on the fuse box, there's a Phillips screw. Takes this cover off with the fuse cover. Pop that off. Then you'll have an access to another 7mm bolt right here. Same goes for the passenger side. Pop the cover off on the side. Then you want to take off these pillar covers here. One here, one there, both sides. And then on this backing here, I already popped the clips. And right where the vent is, basically pop it up. These are all held in by clips. This one here, I popped the clip so it's ready to come out. So that cover's off. And it looks like you're going to have about about 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't know if this one's been taken apart or not. 7mm bolts or Torx. Depends your preference. And once you pop those out, basically see here it's already loose, minus those back bolts that I still got to take out. Take those out, and then the whole dash pad here should pop right up. Just watch around your airbag. There might be some wiring behind there. Just be careful about that. And then you will be revealed your gauge cluster behind here. In my case, as you can see here, the fuel gauge does not work. It works, but it spins around like crazy, and it gets stuck on the bottom half. So when I go to turn the ignition on, see, it gets stuck right at the bottom there. So I'm going to try and move the needle, see if that does anything. I know in a lot of cases, what happens is the fuel level sensor in your gas tank, usually they wear out, but I mean, this one is moving, so I'm hoping it's just kind of out of whack a bit. So it's worth a shot if you can play around with your gauge cluster a little bit. If that doesn't work, go pick one up at the wrecker. They're pretty cheap. The only difference is you're gonna have different kilometers unless you can find something close to what you have. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and take this pad off here, and get back to the video here in a second and show you guys more. Okay, so yeah, I was getting pretty close here with the dash. Come to realize there's a few more bolts. This cover here right by the top of the passenger side airbag with the two Phillips. It's actually a cover, this guy right here. And there is 3 more 7mm bolts sitting behind it. So I'll pop those out, and we'll see what happens here. All right, so we got the cover off. Here's the dash pad, and here's what it looks inside. It's your airbag. Be very, very careful anytime you're playing around with airbags and such. It's a good idea to either disconnect your battery or pop the airbag fuse, either or. And here we have the cluster. So now we got one 7mm bolt there and one on this side. So once you take those two out, you'll be able to pop that gauge cluster right out. Be a harness clip right behind it. Pop a couple tabs, it'll pop right out. And you know, if you ever want to play around with that, you can pop the cover off here. Some tabs, plastic tabs. People always wonder, you know, how can you change colors on gauges and such, but I think on Pontiacs, they're always red face gauges. Red colored, sorry. I've tried before, you just can't do it. The backing of the gauge itself, it's built right into it. But my main concern right now is trying to get that guy working. And if not, you know, whatever, I'll go spend, you know, $25 at a record for a new one. It's a little time consuming. Like I said, it's kind of a big job here just to get to that cluster. And once I'm done playing around with it, if I can't work, yeah, it's a waste of time, but that's the joy of working on cars. I guess I could have done a video to install a CD player in these things. It's pretty damn easy, especially Sunfires. You just got these two Phillips on the side here. Pop the glove box. This whole thing pops right out. Pop your shifter back, and then you got, you know, 3 7mm bolts holding down the factory CD player. Pop that out. Mine was already pre-wired. You usually need the GM interface control module for these usually 2000 and up GM cars. They're pretty pricey. You know, they range anywhere from $100 to $200. Then you got to buy the mounting kit, which is $20-$30. But I live in Canada here, so I, you know, just go to Walmart, buy a cheap adapter for, you know, $60-$70. It's like half price. But that's what you need to do. It's very easy in these cars, super easy. So I'm going to tackle this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my first video. I will be posting more. Just, you know, your everyday working on cars. Anything that I do, I will try and post videos to help as much people as I can. Save yourself some money. You may spend a little more time, but at least you're learning in the process. And yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we'd like to hear any comments. Take care, guys. Thanks.